In tonight's Health Source Report, kids and stroke. We know that stroke can strike at any age, but many people don't realize that includes children. Studies show, in fact, that 1 in every 100,000 children suffers a stroke, and that risk is even higher for newborns, about 1 in every 5,000. That is about the same rate as adults over 75. Why? Well, the reason is because tiny babies, their blood moves slower and it's thicker, so it clots easier. The good news here is that 90% of children do survive those strokes. You know, it's just another reminder that we need to recognize the symptoms and get help fast if you suspect something isn't right. Today, local doctors have really amazing tools to help save you, unless time runs out, like it almost did for one very stubborn man.
Parsons Pete, may I help you?
Peter Friel had no business being at the store that Saturday. From the moment he woke, there were signs, slurred speech, stumbling.
I said, Nikki, I think I'm having a stroke. And she sat up, she goes, no. She goes, your lip looks a little down. She goes, let's go to Med First or someplace. I said, nah, it's okay, I'm going to work.
A trip to pick apart proved the last straw.
I'd stop and I'd stare, and at that point I said, you know, I'm in trouble. Because I can't read numbers anymore.
Friel was having a stroke.
I stood up, bam, hit the floor. Had no speech, left side was gone, arm, leg, I couldn't move.
Time is critical during a stroke. A few minutes can mean the difference between life, paralysis, death. Friel had wasted hours. Fortunately, he landed at Riverside Hospital, where doctors are using a new tool that expands the time able to treat a stroke.
Right there we know that he's got a clot right there.
Still, the clock was ticking. 4 minutes more, and he would have missed the window.
Then they couldn't have done it.
And?
And I would have been, you know, paralyzed.
This time extender is a tiny corkscrew that is inserted in the groin, guided up to the brain, where the coil snags the clot and pulls it out.
Because if the clot comes out, blood flow is restored immediately. And so it's a quicker process, it's more interactive, and we've seen more patients be normal afterwards.
But normal has changed for Peter Friel. This Harley salesman says he's more sensitive.
I'll put it in a bag for you, sir. I've told a lot of my friends, life was so much easier when I was a shallow person. But now it's much more difficult.
Yeah, you can laugh about it now, but it's not funny. By the way, that was Dr. Budsey at Riverside Hospital. Now, we are all stubborn. Let's admit it, but stroke really is nothing to take lightly. OhioHealth, by the way, offering those free stroke screenings to assess your risk. All you need to do is log on to 10tv.com and click on Health to schedule yours.